responsibilities. He has provided guidance, he has directed them, and in fact, what you are seeing today is the result of his efforts. So I want to thank him for that. The need to walk you through the process is imperative so you can share with your colleagues who might be in situations more there than you found yourselves, so they can also apply. To some of you, you know the portal was opened for a month. That's 1st May, for about 3 months, yes, 1st May to July 31st. So you had ample time to go through the processes of preparing your application, submitting, putting together your academic records, and other information necessary for you to get this far. Prof. Chair, the record shows that in all, 1,294 candidates applied, and the office endeavors to go through rigorous processes to shortlist and invite qualified shortlisted candidates for interviews. I'm told the shortlisting processes took a minimum of 2 weeks, and the records available shows that it's indeed a rigorous thing, because as much as 2,000 over candidates are engaged. This year, the shortlisting process presented 441 candidates, and out of 441 candidates, the office made that strenuous effort to account for the needs of all the colleges in the university.
A very good morning to everyone. When we were going through the process of selection, there were times we had to become so emotional, because if you look at the situation of the individual and the kind of stories they have presented, and you have to put them away and give the chance to somebody else, it was an emotional something. And there are some of them we had to contact even after the process so that we could give personal assistance and all that.
I just want to touch on 2 points. I want every awardee here to live his or her life such that the stakeholders who give us the money, they will always have the edge to continue to give us the money to award the other students that you are not able to do so. So as you go through your academic career, tell yourself that you will be the reason why the stakeholders will always have that edge to continue to contribute to the fund. And I want to also say this. If you are here and you have taken this scholarship at the blind side of your parents or your guardian and still taking money from them for the same scholarship that you are awarded you, then maybe from here you should turn and leave. You know, we are giving you this scholarship also to ease the burden from your parents and your guardians. So we're not expecting that you are taking saving from them again. I don't know when I am touched to say this morning, but if you are here and you are taking the scholarship and also taking saving from your guardians and your parents, turn and leave after this award ceremony today.
That really, genuinely, some are really in need and they need support, including a scholarship like this. So even before I tell you anything, I want you to know that somebody is paying for this. And so let's thank the university by showing our appreciation. The second point I want to make, and I want you to reflect seriously. Don't disappoint anybody, including yourself. Remember that so many people apply. When I was listening, I can imagine. And so don't disappoint yourself, don't disappoint anybody and the university. The third point, whilst congratulating you, I'm always with students, and one funny thing about students is that when they get support, their thinking changes and their tastes will change. To the extent that even me, I wouldn't be able to always buy food that a rider or somebody will bring. But a student who needs support will be spending on things that really, even people who have the resources are mindful. Because no matter how big the resources are, if you don't spend judiciously, you suffer. So having received this, make sure the other resources are used judiciously. And finally, whilst congratulating, know that it is a privilege, not a right. I like the answers, especially the one that had to do with unannounced quiz. The truth of the matter is that some of the times it's deliberate. So to test your preparedness. At a workplace, the world of work, it's like that. At times, you need to think on your toe to solve a problem. That makes you a trained person. I have students who are studying outside, and some of them tell me that I am happy I had my first degree in UCC. The stress they go through, they are familiar, and especially in the US and Germany. It is not a joke. So prepare your mind. You are capable. That's why you are here. And don't think that the lecturers are too wicked. At times, even if you write ditto, people will still get it wrong. So psych yourself because you are capable. Okay, I want somebody to describe me just from what I've said in one sentence. Somebody, anybody. If you don't, I'll come to you myself. I want somebody to describe me. You are smiling. Jesus Christ. He hasn't done anything.
I should describe you
Yeah.
what you said.
Yeah.
You are someone
No, they are listening to
who
you.
empowers others. You are a man who empowers others.
Okay. Oh, clap for her. But I know that if I had come here with black, somebody would have said, say, when you or kwe. But I don't blame the person because elsewhere in Europe, black is a universal color that means powerful. It's very official. So when you go to Europe, most of the times they wear black. When you go to Asia, it's a different thing. When they are mourning, they wear white, largely. China, Japan, those places. When they are mourning, they wear white. But we, largely, when we are mourning, we wear black. But I'm saying color because color also communicates. Color communicates. So there are some colors when you wear, people are likely to say that it is not all well with the person. And they are right because of their exposure.
Okay, thank you. So the point is that you need to put your eyes on the ball. There must be something that should attract your attention. Reflect on these and keep your eyes on the ball. Even if it's about your academics, you should not be distracted. You need to keep your eyes on the ball. Reflect, what are the challenges? What can I do to overcome these challenges? And then maintaining a balanced lifestyle. Yes, it is good to become a first-class student, but rest is also very important. The truth of the matter is, if you stay all night and you get to the exams room, your mind refuses to process the issues, and that is why you are not able to recollect the things that you have learned. And it happens to a number of students. They will stay, read, till they get to the exams room. And then the mind is tired. The mind will not be able to recollect. That should not be your story. You need sound sleep. You would get people playing games. They will stay all night and play games. People will do all sorts of things. You need to have a balance. And you also need to eat very well.
So you have risen the bar and it goes to work much harder in this contest because all eyes on you. By extension, I want to say that don't go and rest. Work hard so that years to come, if we are reckoning, your names will be mentioned. I can assure you, once you do your part, the good Lord will definitely reward your hard work. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I also want to extend my congratulations to our winners, our awardees. As our chair spoke about selection committee chair, you see, you have a task at hand. Don't rest on your horse. You need to work hard. Use this as the motivation to want to work hard so that you can make us proud. So on this note, I want to say congratulations once again. And then don't let us feel bad that we gave you this award. Because if you don't do well, then you are telling us that it was wrong. We awarded you. So make us proud. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's engage the power of consistency. And as a sportsman or woman, just have that notion that the fact that you've won a race doesn't mean you should relent on your efforts. Put in more effort, be consistent. Whatever you are doing, stay put, don't deviate. And watch how you spend, just like my big boss said, please, don't go and buy unnecessary things. Read. Take advantage of all the good things that the university has made available to you. And we pray and hope that you do us proud. God bless you all.